atomic mass of an element is defined as the average relative mass of an atom of an element as compared to the mass of an atom of carbon-12 taken as 12. One atomic mass unit is defined as a mass exactly equal to 1/12 the mass of one carbon-12 atom, and 1 AMU atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66056 times 10 raised to the power minus 24 grams. Nowadays, unified mass U is used in place of AMU atomic mass unit. The atomic mass of an element expressed in grams is the gram atomic mass or gram atom. For example, the atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. Therefore, gram atomic mass of oxygen is 16 grams. Molecular mass of a substance is defined as the average relative mass of its molecule as compared to the mass of an atom of C12 taken as 12. For example, the molecular mass of CO2 is 44 AMU. It is obtained by adding the atomic masses of all the atoms present in one molecule. Molecular mass of a substance expressed in grams is called gram molecular mass. For example, the molecular mass of oxygen is 32 AMU. Therefore, gram molecular mass of oxygen is 32 grams. Some substances such as sodium chloride do not contain discrete molecules as their constituent units. In such cases, the formula such as NaCl is used to calculate the formula mass instead of molecular mass. Formula mass is the sum of atomic masses of the elements present in one formula unit of a compound. For example, the formula mass of sodium chloride is 58.5 unified mass. Mole concept and molar masses. Just as we denote 1 dozen for 12 substances, 1 century for 100 substances, and 1 gross for 144 substances, we use the idea of mole to count entities at the microscopic level, that is atoms, molecules, particles, electrons, ions, etc. In SI system, mole was introduced as 7th base quantity for the amount of a substance. Mole is defined as the amount of a substance which contains the same number of chemical units, atoms, molecules, ions or electrons, as there are atoms in exactly 12 grams of pure carbon-12. A mole represents a collection of 6.022 times 10 raised to the power 23 Avogadro's number chemical units. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams is called its molar mass. For example, molar mass of water is 18.02 grams and molar mass of sodium chloride is 58.5 grams. The volume occupied by 1 mole of any substance is called its molar volume. It is denoted by Vm. 1 mole of all gaseous substances at 273 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure occupies a volume equal to 22.4 liters or 22,400 milliliters. The unit of molar volume is liter per mole or milliliter per mole. Percentage composition. The mass percentage of each constituent element present in any compound is called its percentage composition. An empirical formula represents the simplest whole number ratio of various atoms present in a compound. For example, CH is the empirical formula of benzene. The molecular formula shows the exact number of different types of atoms present in a molecule of a compound. C6H6 is the molecular formula of benzene. The two formulas are related as molecular formula is equal to N multiplied by the empirical formula, where N is a simple number and may have values 1, 2, 3 and so on. By following the steps, one can easily determine the empirical formula of the given compound. Step 1. Conversion of mass percent of various elements into grams. Step 2. Convert mass obtained in Step 1 into number of moles. Step 3. Divide the mole value obtained in Step 2 by the smallest mole value out of the mole value of various elements calculated. Step 4. In case the ratios are not whole numbers, then they may be converted into whole numbers by multiplying by the suitable coefficient. Step 5. Write empirical formula by mentioning the numbers after writing the symbols of respective elements. Stoichiometry and stoichiometry calculations. Stoichiometry gives a quantitative relation between reactant and product in a reaction. It also helps us in identifying limiting reagents. What is a limiting reagent? The reactant which gets consumed first or limits the amount of product formed is known as a limiting reagent. For example, 10 molecules of hydrogen and 7 molecules of oxygen react and produce 10 molecules of water. It is found that 2 molecules of oxygen were retained after the reaction, whereas all the molecules of hydrogen were consumed in the reaction. Thus, hydrogen is a limiting reagent in the given reaction. Reactions in solutions. The concentration of a solution can be expressed in 4 ways. These are mass percent, mole fraction, molarity and molality. Let us discuss these one by one. Mass percent is the mass of the solute in grams per 100 grams of the solution. Mole fraction. It is the ratio of the number of moles of a particular component to the total number of moles of the solution. Molarity is the number of moles of the solute in 1 liter of solution. Unit of molarity is moles per liter. Molality is the number of moles of solute present in 1 kilogram of solvent.